Okay, we got a lot to talk about today, and we're just gonna start this video off because why not? Because it's Call of Duty time. We've been grinding Black Ops 7, and there's a lot to talk about with it. More particularly, kind of I guess how divisive this game has been. I will say this. I said it in yesterday's video. I really don't have an urge to play the campaign or anything in this game. I kind of had a feeling about how that was going to go, and it was to be expected, as some would say, at least by me. Like I kind of knew what we were going to get this year. But I will say this: the game's multiplayer and zombies is super fun. But I feel like COD is hitting a point right now, which this isn't the first time this has happened. This is nowhere near the first time that this has been a thing for Call of Duty, where people are starting to get burnt out. I'm going to talk about this kind of like I guess in eras. I look at it. COD has a bunch of different eras. There was the original golden era, which was like COD 2 through World at War. There was what most people do consider the golden era, which is kind of when I started playing, which was Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops 2. The era that everybody talks about. We had some of the best games in the series. We had, montages. You had competitive. You had just like what people look at like back in the day as being like this was Call of Duty. And then COD kind of went through a lull even there after that with Call of Duty Ghost and through the Jetpack era, which I think the jetpack era is a pretty divisive time for COD. Personally, I loved the jetpack games. I loved Advanced Warfare. I loved Black Ops 3. Actually, some people may disagree with me here, and I'm totally fine with that. But I actually do regard BO3 as like probably my all-time favorite COD title. From the multiplayer to the zombies campaign, meh, kind of like this game was not that great. But like the multiplayer and zombies in that game were so good. Like I still regard it to this day as my favorite era. The amount of time that I put into Black Ops 3 is pretty insane. Like, I genuinely love that game. I would give anything to have a remake of that game or just a way for me to play it today because I have so much fondness in that game. I was in my first montage during Black Ops 3, which I will not talk about. Actually, I could probably go find it and throw some pretty terrible clips of mine in there because I don't know, that's the ones that they picked for some reason. But it was just an era that is unforgettable to me. Like I loved the jetpack era. I loved Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare not so much because it didn't feel as polished as Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3. It wasn't it for me. Like I didn't really enjoy the game too much personally. And even then, like after that, COD was kind of still in a lull with like World War II, for example, and stuff like that. Like it was still not at its peak yet. Black Ops 4 is pretty regarded as being a pretty damn good game. I like Black Ops 4. I'm not a Black Ops 4 hater. I definitely did enjoy that game quite a bit. Um, and then we got MW 2019, which I was like a new beginning for Call of Duty in a lot of ways. I didn't like Modern Warfare 2019. I will die on that hill if that game was pretty damn bad, just because I hated the way that the maps were designed. I hated the way that the maps played. It changed the formula, but I feel like that change in formula really did get a lot of people back into playing Call of Duty because it was inherently something new. It was something new to play. It was different. It wasn't just your typical Call of Duty formula. It embraced a lot of new things that we hadn't seen embraced in COD before. And then after that, like it's kind of been the same up until Black Ops 7. People get excited for the games because we people were still on the Warzone train. They, were into like the new movement and everything like that. But now we are back to where I feel like Call of Duty is going to be in a bit of a lull again. Even with the next title, I feel like it'll be the same, regarded in the same way to a degree. And it's happened, okay? Like it does. It happens with every game, especially a game as major as Call of Duty. Like even if you don't like COD, I feel like people do who look at it from like a standpoint of being like, this is the most popular FPS in the world. It's accessible on every single console. It's accessible on PC. Like everyone has played Call of Duty. Okay, like it's just a given fact at this point that listen, even if you don't like Call of Duty, you've played it at some point or another in your life. And I will die on the hill that everyone in the world that plays video games has a favorite Call of Duty. You have that one COD that came out that you just loved to no extent. Like you just absolutely were enthralled with the game. Rather it was Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, any game. Like you have those COD titles that you just actually were like, yeah, this is a banger fucking game and I love it a lot. And I feel like it just kind of everybody has that. And now that we're on to Black Ops 7, I feel like we're gonna have a little bit of a lull again, which I think is totally fine. I mean, like I said, it's to be expected at this point that games go through their ebbs and flows, and I think that's totally okay. Like, I am personally enjoying this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and that's why I have been playing it so much. And I'm completely I'm okay with that. I don't complain about it. I like the game's gunplay. I like the game's multiplayer. I like the zombies a lot. But those are the things that I focus on for COD. I even liked Black Ops 6 quite a bit. I didn't play COD from Cold War till Black Ops 6. I didn't enjoy the games in between there. And these last two titles have felt more of what I'm looking for in a Call of Duty game. It's mindless. It's really fun. There's a fun grind behind it, and overall, I'm just enjoying it. And I see myself putting time into this game because I like it a lot. I can get my buddies on to play, which is like always I've looked at Call of Duty for. Well, I love the competitive side of COD. I was always into like the trick shotting stuff with like whenever FaZe was at their peak and everything. Like, of course I was there for that era. I paid attention. Trust me, there was points where I wanted to join FaZe. Like there was a whole era of me that was dedicated to trying to join FaZe Clan, even though I could definitely not because I did not have recording equipment and couldn't make montages or anything like that. But hey, it's just part of the era. And COD's in a different era right now. Like it's where people want to play competitively. People are sweating more than ever because people have realized, oh, you can make a living playing video games if you get good enough. And I feel like that's totally fine. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people just want to chill out, and play with their buddies, and be shitters forever, and that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. I ain't mad if you were a shitter. Like, yeah, it kind of annoys me when you're on my fucking team, but like, I'm not mad at you that you just don't really care about the game in that sense, and that's totally fine. You know, I've I feel like I've always been pretty decent at COD. Like I'm not the best player in the world, but I can hit my clips. I can do the grinds. I can do everything in between. Like I'm pretty damn good at the games. I'm probably the best person in my friend group, but like I have fun playing the fucking games, and that's really where I'm at with this one. Like I don't expect viewership for COD this year to be anything spectacular, especially close to what it was back during like COVID, for example, which I think a lot of people do look at for games nowadays is like the COVID era because you literally couldn't leave your fucking house. And I feel like it's a really dumb thing to say, like, oh yeah, this game isn't as big as it was in 2020. Like, yeah, no shit, buddy. In 2020, I couldn't go outside. No one could. Absolutely no one could go outside. You know why? Because COVID was happening, my man. Like, oh, my shot was so bad right there. What the fuck? That's fine. What the? Okay. Sure, fuck it. But like overall with Black Ops 7, like I like the game. It's pretty damn fun. And if you don't like it, then just don't play it. It's pretty damn simple. But I do have like a bit of an overview to go for in this game because like I do genuinely really like this fucking game. Okay, listen, I'm a fan of the jetpack CODs, alright? Like I'm not gonna hide it from y'all. I like those fucking games. And this game gives me that same feelings to a degree with like the wall jumping and stuff like that. Like it's very, very fast paced on your feet. There's not a lot of people camping around the map. It's just getting into gunfights, and I like that. To me, it shows like one, you can kind of see a skill gap in players for sure. For people who like sit back and everything, you can definitely see like, hey, buddy, this is not the way you play this game. But like a game like Modern Warfare 2019, where it was super fucking campy, is not for me. I do not like that game. I've made that known enough that like truly that game to me is the worst Call of Duty of all time. And trust me, buddy, I was there for Ghost. I know how badly Ghost was received. I played it. I was there. I got it the day it came out. I played it the entire year. And let me tell you a fact here, didn't fucking like it that much. I thought it was pretty damn bad because it didn't play like what I wanted COD to play like. I have an expectation with COD, and I guess you would say that like as a fan that you have an expectation for the series that you enjoy. And MW 2019 and Ghost didn't give me that expectation. What in the fuck? So I will say this is the best thing about open matchmaking. I just get lobbies like this sometimes. It happens. I definitely get mad sometimes when this happens. Like especially when I'm trying to grind out a weapon. I've got almost all the ARs done, and I know some people might ask, like, dude, you've put quite a few hours into here. How do you only have like almost the ARs done? That's because I've been switching between this and zombies quite a bit. I'm trying to get both of the camo grinds done, and I've just been switching in between the two interchangeably. Just because why not? May as well just play something different. So I'm not sweating my ass off all day, getting mad at multiplayer when multiplayer things happen because that's just how multiplayer is. Shit happens, and you got to get mad about it here and there. And I've accepted that wholeheartedly. I should probably throw on cold blooded right now, but I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do? Why would I play? Okay. Finished the Mirage this morning though, and it was pretty that gun's interesting. It's really fun to use. Once you get a good build on it, it does feel really good. Also, I feel like somebody needs to point out these videos at this point because I have 2 monitors now, and I'm like still kind of getting used to it. I keep looking over here when my camera's right here. I don't know. But yeah, we did finish the Mirage. We also have the AK done, which this is like a zombies build for it because I was using it in zombies to finish it. We got the M15 done. We got the Maverick done. So then we just got the Peacekeeper and this MXR. I'm working on the MXR. I do love this thing. It's the Rampart from Black Ops 4. This thing is actually just super fun to use. I like this gun a lot personally. I'm having a great time. I kind of have felt like I found my typical weapon loadouts and stuff like that for sure at this point. Like I've definitely figured it out. I'm running lightweight on all my stuff just because it increases your movement speed and it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm trying to figure out like what else I need to be running possibly. I think I might switch lightweight out for like Ghost and then maybe throw on like Cold Blooded or something, just to have it there. I feel like it's pretty good. I like Cold Blooded. It helps a lot. Um, Especially when people start getting streaks. Like I'm not on the fucking map 24/7, so it helps out in that regards. But yeah, we've been grinding a lot. I'm like I said, I'm personally enjoying this game. If you don't enjoy it, that's totally fine. That's completely okay. If you're only here for the Core Boy Halo content, it'll be back. I promise. I'm not done with Halo content. Okay, like I'm not like. Yes, I'm kind of done with Infinite, and especially once I start getting that last pass done, I'll be done with Infinite completely at this point, just because I really won't have anything else to go for. I'm excited to play the update. I feel like there are definitely some balls that have been dropped with this update, some things that should have been in there the entire time. But I'll do an overview of that whenever I get around to playing it. I'm just focused on these grinds right now, trying to get them done because that's mostly what I focus on here whenever a new game comes out that I want to grind out. I focus on that over everything else, and while it's probably unhealthy for my mental health, I do not care. I'm trying to get shit done, brother, okay? I'm trying to be the doer, not just the sayer, but I'm the doer. That's the best way for me to put that, I think. Like, and it's been fun. Honestly, listen. I know COD is kind of a brainless game, and people feel about Call of Duty the way that they do, and I'm fine with that. But listen, COD grinds are kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it gives me something to do, and I can just kind of go, and I don't have to think a lot. Also, I'm trying to get all these skill streak challenges done, and dude, the RCXD is so funny. I'm sorry, but it's fucking hilarious. I love the RCXD. Trying to go for the mastery medals on the kill streaks though has been actually pretty fun. I've got quite a few of them done, honestly. I've got like quite a few of these fucking kill streaks just completed. Like just cause like honestly with this open matchmaking stuff, like I feel like I'm just like dropping streaks like crazy at this point. Like there's definitely lobbies where I'm just dropping streaks for the fuck of it, Oh shit, I'm getting. So that's one thing I did say a lot about this game. Honestly this game. Oh! This game feels really good on fucking M&K as well. I've been playing on mostly controller as like the last like day or two, but honestly, all throughout the little marathon we did a couple days ago, like I was playing mostly on M&K that entire time, and I was having a fucking blast, brother. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I was having a lot of fun with that. Like M&K and COD this COD specifically just feels really really good. Like I like it a lot. I feel like this game with like the movement and everything, I can like very much like utilize my like keyboard a lot more. Let me. Also, there is one major issue with this game, and it is the packet burst issue. It's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that shit kills my frames more than anything, and it's very very irritating. Like in BO6, like I'm getting like a consistent like 140 to 160 frames. It's like very very fucking smooth. Not the case right now for BO7. I don't know if they need to push out an update or what, but it's pretty rough. But seriously, I really hope they fix this fucking packet burst issue. It's really annoying when you're in gunfights and then you just randomly like lag a little bit. And you're like, oh, okay, what the hell? Like, fuck me, dude. Like, what do I do there? I lagged a little bit. Not in that gunfight particularly, but just kind of randomly, like it just happens, and it's pretty fucking miserable at times. Like, also, I mean, you can see there in the corner too. Like, I'm getting like my frames like fluctuate so badly in this game, and I don't know why. I've done every optimization thing that I can do, and it still just does this shit. It's so weird. Like, I'm running the exact same settings I ran on BO6, and I'm getting worse performance, and I don't understand why. And I've tried, like, DLSS off and everything, and it still doesn't fucking help. It's the same problem. This game also tries to, like, kill my resolution randomly, and I don't know why it does that either. Oh, the fucking time ran out. I was like, what? I was like, the hardpoint should have spawned up, but okay. Fuck me. Dude, this Maverick is insane. But yeah, we've been grinding. That's really all I got to say. We're going to be streaming here in a little bit too. Playing some zombies, playing some multiplayer, having a good time. I'm going to hop out of here. I love you all, and I will catch you later.